Okay, self diners, it is ramen eggs time. I'm going to show you. I think I got it about down, getting those perfect soft boiled, soft centered, gooey centered ramen eggs. First thing we got, eggs. 6 of them there. One of them sacrificial, and we'll talk about that in a little bit. They've been out while the pot has been coming to a boil because I find it works better if you leave the eggs out for a little while rather than dropping them in when they're cold. You'll notice I also have a spider. A slotted spoon would work just as well. So, here's your boiling water. You can see it's at a rolling boil, which is good. I'm gonna have to, and I've got an ice bath ready to go here because once these eggs are done, I don't want to just let them cool naturally. I want to shock them so that they stop cooking to keep that gooey. And then right here we've got our little marinade, which I'll talk about a little bit later. So what I'm going to do, which I can't do with the phone in my hands, is I'm going to gently lower these eggs into that boiling water. And then they cook for about 6.5 minutes. This timer doesn't do half minutes, so it's only going to be, say, 6 minutes on here. I'm going to eyeball it that extra 20 or 30 seconds. So in those go, 6.5 minutes. Eggs are down on opposite ends of the pot, so I know which ones went in first. These went in first, those went in second. That'll probably get me close to my 30 seconds, so I'm going to start the timer now. Any luck? How do I make this? How the hell do I start the timer? Uh-oh. Technical difficulties. Alright. Made in China. Grumble. Or you say, screw the damn timer and use your iPhone. That'll work. Time's up. So, off with the heat. Off with the lid. I'm going to keep the eggs separate. Plan didn't work quite as I'd hoped, but we're going to go ahead and evacuate these. 1, 2. Into the ice bath. 3, 4. 5, 6. Those guys are going to chill and get happy in this ice bath right here for like 10 minutes, after which I shall come back. Okay, 10 excruciating minutes have passed, and now it's time to dig out our sacrificial test egg. We're going to go over here and peel this guy, and we're going to see if it came out as hoped. Let's see if I can make this work with a stand. You can see what I'm doing. Actually, it's peeling pretty nice, so I'm happy about that. Shell off the side. Straddle this away. I get very crabby when the egg does not peel or when I tear into it when I peel it. So I'm trying to be very careful not to do that thing. I'm like, there we go. There we go. I'm going to go mulch all this. Throw that in the compost pile. Bear with me. Quick pod. Alright, kids, moment of truth, yo. I'll be looking. That's what I'm talking about. Sorry about the shadows. So now what do you do with this? Well, there are 2 things you can do. Thing 1, you can... And thing 2 is you can hit them with Cameron's world famous hot sauce. Ooh, that's going to be a spicy meatball. Kiss it goodbye. Oh. That one goes to Laura. Last thing, these other eggs are going to get peeled and they're going to get put in here to marinate. That is a mix of soy sauce, chili oil, toasted sesame oil, brown sugar, and red pepper flake. that I shook up really well. And actually, you know what? Let's do that again. So those will go in there. I'll show you that finished product in a bit. Et voila. Also, et voila. Why 6 eggs? Because I needed a test egg, and I know from experience that 5 are what will fit in this jar. Now at the end there, I want to be kind of careful with them and fragile, so I'm just going to squish them around a little bit like this. And I'm also going to make it a point, the first time I use one of these, to not take the one on the top, because it's not really fully submerged. You might be able to see a little daylight there. And so these guys, I might move them around a couple of times over the next day or two, and then they'll be ready to go. Yum yum, enjoy. Bye y'all.